Hey everyone, Corey Walen, managing partner, Bridgemark Strategies, firm that's helped thousands of financial advisors objectively explore the broker dealer and RIA marketplace and help them find the firm with the right combination of feel, fit, and financials for them and their business. I spoke with a employee advisor yesterday that was really interested in the independent channel, and he heard from another firm that they help financial advisors grow more than anyone else in the industry. And he just started to get really skeptical around the growth. And he asked me, Corey, in your opinion, what are the different ways that an independent advisor can grow versus an advisor that's on the employee channel? And I figured that I would just share the answer that I gave with him today with you. So in my opinion, it comes down to a bunch of different things. But the first thing is, number one, doing more with the clients that you already have. Think about all of your clients and all of the assets that they have with you, but also all of the assets that they may have at another custodian, that they may have inside of their 401k plan. One of the really cool things about independence is the flexibility for you to charge for financial planning on an hourly basis, on a flat fee basis for assets that are not only on the platform, but also on ones that are off the platform as well. There's actually some independent platforms as well that will allow you to charge asset-based pricing to manage those assets on their 401k as well, even if it isn't on the platform that you're a part of. So that's tens and millions of dollars of potentially additional assets that you could provide value and get compensated on as well. There's also things like insurance as well. I hear a lot of feedback from employee advisors that insurance is so cumbersome to do on the employee channel within certain firms, and the payout is so low after the haircut. At a lot of independent firms, the commission on a insurance policy could potentially be 3, 4, 5 times the actual commission. The compliance is a lot more flexible, so you'll have a much more enjoyable experience offering insurance to your clients, which is definitely another way to provide value and have revenue growth. The second thing I would say that leads to a lot of growth is just more communication with your clients. There's so many different ways that you can communicate with your clients on the independent channel, whether it's, a regular weekly newsletter, blogs, custom videos that you could send out to your clients. Imagine in a really turbulent time, we just recently heard news about Israel and Iran. Imagine being able to do a real-time video to your clients talking about how this could impact their portfolio, how your financial plan is built for things like this, in your voice, someone they know and trust, instead of just getting a canned email from a CIO of your firm that they've never had a conversation with before. You could communicate more in mass with your clients on a regular basis. And the more comfortable that you could help make them feel and provide more value, the more referrals that you're going to get. I see it time and time again. The third thing I would say is just more communication with prospective clients, with the customized posts that you could do on LinkedIn and YouTube and other vehicles of social media, custom videos. It's just a way for you to tell everyone in the community around you how you're different. If you think about it, if you're at an employee firm right now, it's extremely hard to differentiate yourself in between you and your neighbor sitting right next to you or the person with your company down the road. Using social media and having a truly customized website and talking every day about how you're helping clients and thinking out of the box to help them hit their financial goals. It's just a way for people to discover you. And by the time that they consume all your content and reach out to you, they've already made the decision to start working with you. And I've seen that personally in my business, and it's been a huge fuel to my growth personally. The next reason I would say is just the ability for you to revenue share with some of the centers of influence around you in your community. I know a lot of financial advisors are already working with CPAs locally in the area. They're already working with attorneys, but on the independent channel, you actually have the ability to revenue share and compensate CPAs and attorneys for actually giving you leads. So it's not just a relationship based, partnership anymore. You could actually both get compensated for helping a potential client. The next thing I would say is just the ability for you to actually scale your business. I've talked about this in other videos, but making a move to the independent channel, you're looking at an additional hike of anywhere from like 15 to 20% additional profitability on an annual basis after making a move from an employee to an independent firm. There's a lot of employee advisors that I talk to that say, Corey, I keep growing. I want another administrative assistant, but my firm keeps moving the goalpost in terms of where I need to be from a production standpoint to get that, which is really counterproductive. Where on the independent side, with that extra 15 to 20 basis points or percentage points of profitability, you can get another assistant now to get you to where the revenue you want to be is in the future. So with that extra 15 to 20%, you have the ability to get another administrative assistant now, to get a marketing specialist now, to be able to spend money on a business coach, whatever it is, you have that extra money to invest in your business, to invest in future growth. The next thing I would say is practice acquisition. 1 in 5 financial advisors in the next 5 years are going to be leaving the business. On the independent channel, less than 20% of financial advisors actually have a written succession plan. For financial advisors that are truly willing to work at it and make it a part of their business plan, I'm seeing financial advisors, double, triple their assets just from inorganic growth alone. These are people that are truly making this a part of their business plan and going out and networking and making the phone calls. But on top of the organic growth that I'm talking about, another humongous fuel for growth, both for the cash flow of your business, but also the enterprise value of your business down the line, which I talk about in other videos. And then the next is recruiting. If you're making a move from an employee firm to an independent firm and you have a couple other office spaces for other financial advisors, just remember a lot of the concerns that you have and a lot of the hesitations for potentially making a move to independence. And if you can make the move over and solve for those things for financial advisors, they're more than happy to pay an extra, 10, 15 basis points to someone like yourself to make it as easy as possible for them to move to independence and just focus on bringing over their clients and making them happy for the first couple years. So if you bring on a few other, $1 million producers into your office and you're getting 15% of their revenue for providing that value, you can see how that could turn into some pretty significant cash flow growth. And then the last thing that I would say is you just get more referrals in general as an independent financial advisor. Take a look at some of the interviews that I've done with other financial advisors like Sean Till or Nick Nielsen inside of my YouTube channel. They will talk to you about as soon as they made the move over to the independent channel, there were people rooting for them, other business owners that were so excited that they went out and launched their own business and that they got more referrals than ever before. People like to root for other small businesses, and you'll hear it time and time again, having conversations from people that have made the leap to independence, that as soon as they do, not even including all of the things that I was talking about in the beginning of this video, they just tend to get more referrals. I really hope that this helped. There's a ton more things that we can talk about on how independent advisors actually grow. If you have any questions on the landscape at all, my contact information is all over my YouTube channel, and I'd love to have a conversation. I hope you have a great day.